Kate, shall we talk about this story that you picked out about a 40-year mortgage? You know, people waiting later to get mortgages, and then they're spreading it across periods of time so that the repayments are a bit lower.
Absolutely. We've got to get reform when it comes to the housing situation. We've heard housing crisis mooted a lot, but that's the truth of it.
Yeah.
We've got many people that can't get on to the property ladder. We've got a renting crisis because we've got a shortage of properties. And then in this reality, when you do get a mortgage, if you're fortunate enough to get one, and credit to Skipton Building Society, which I was reading about in this article, and others who have created an opportunity for renters to be able to use the proof of rent in the process of applying for a mortgage, which is, common sense. This is where we need reform. You might therefore be taking on a mortgage later in life, which means to get an affordable mortgage, it could potentially be 40 years, and therefore you might be in your 70s before you're at a point of paying it off. Now, of course, a lot of the financial providers are hoping as you mature in life and perhaps have available income that you might be able to pay that off sooner, or you might be able to pay bigger payments in lump sums. But the reality isn't looking that confident when it comes to that. So this could be the case with so many people that are yearning to even get into a situation where they get a mortgage. And the reality then that the mortgage is just drowning many people. If you think as well that that is the foundation to most people's payments, outgoings each month, the mortgage or the rent payment, how can then people feel confident when other necessities like food and fuel are so expensive to feel there's anything left in the bank to spend? So it's going to help the economy, is going to help the general public if the way that we look at our housing situation in the UK is just clearly a high agenda point for any party thinking of running this country, because so much of it just doesn't make sense. We need more affordable housing, and we need different ways to be able to assess whether people can afford that or not.
Okay.